Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we made it to Aerith Sea and the Imperial capital city of Alchemoth. This time, we are going to be getting some stuff from the shop here in Alchemoth and then heading out to help a worker who has been probably captured or something. They lost contact with him and they went to tell Alvis, and then Ricky was like, no, we'll do it. Which is, yeah, that's the most Ricky thing he could have done.
Yes?
We High Entia built the transporters at Aerith Sea. We used a culmination of all the technology available to us. I didn't think that they would break so easily. I did. I think they would break so easily. You didn't have Ricky building them. I saw... there's one person who's blind Let's Plays of Xenoblade I've watched and enjoyed all the way through. Well, at least who's played through Xenoblade 1 and 2 and is going to start X soon. And as soon as they saw Alchemoth, someone in their Twitch chat said, put top text, bottom text, Colony 9 if Ryan could wield the Monado. And I just think of that every time I'm in Alchemoth now.
Are you that?
If y'all want to watch that series, it's by a YouTuber, well, it's a Twitch streamer with a YouTube channel. It's Flyan. And I can definitely recommend that. I'm going to go ahead and sell some things that I'm not using. Just so I can, you know, actually buy new things here. Just from fighting a bunch of enemies and, like, unique monsters and stuff, I got a ton of, like, old equipment to sell. So we're doing fine on money now. We can buy whatever we need here. Definitely the Iron Cutlass. That looks incredible for Dunban right now. The Iron Cutlass actually has one of my favorite sword designs for Dunban. If I press Y, you can just see it in its full glory. It looks so cool. Like, this would probably be very impractical as a sword, but it looks awesome. Everyone is basically looking the same. You know, like, they all have the Aerith helmet now, but everything in this shop is real expensive, so I wasn't able to get the entire set. And it would just look dumb if it was anything other than only the helmet if I don't have the entire set. Anyway, now we can go and help those people that need help. That we just kind of forgot about for 12 minutes of recording and went shopping instead. Ooh boy, I love these escalators. Okay, let's see if I can get a good jump at the end. Nope. It's possible to jump really far off of those escalators because of the way Xenoblade physics work. But unfortunately, we were not so lucky. Says the goal is this transporter. It is lying to you. Our goal is farther away than this transporter. We have to go this way. I'm honestly surprised they bothered to make the compass work on these transporters. Because this was a pain. In the original Xenoblade Chronicles, I went in the wrong direction here all the time in the 3DS version because I didn't know where everything was. This compass is a godsend. Bono Nebula, Urinhode, oh, Unine. Okay. I thought that said urine. I'm not even lying. I wish I didn't think it said urine. This is going to take a while, I'm going to be honest. It's just going to be a lot of walking and some occasional battles, so I'll just speed up and talk when I see something I think is interesting or worth talking about. I noticed something pretty interesting after this battle. If you look over there, we have a Flavel Ondos And you may remember we had an enemy in the beginning of the game when we had Fiora with us called the Strange Machine. Doesn't this thing look a little familiar? Yeah, it's heavily hinted that the High Entia were the ones who built the Magmel ruins. However, there's very little in-game that actually states this, except for one heart-to-heart between Shulk and Melia that I'm probably not going to end up showing. So, yeah, I just think that's pretty interesting. Remember when we first arrived at Aerith Sea, when Dunban noticed that they had anti-Mechon defense systems? And the Strange Machines only came out to attack Shulk, Rhine, and Fiora when the Mechon were coming. So, yeah, I think it naturally follows that the High Entia were the ones who created the Strange Machines from before.
Yes?
The worker finally came to fix the transporter, but he went to get some ether crystals and never came back. You can get to the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you could go and take a look for me? Sure. After I have a vision real quick. Oh my god! It changed the direction I was facing after the vision, so I almost walked right off into the Aerith Sea. And that was before I discovered the landmark of the lighthouse. That would have sucked. So in normal mode, I would recommend being about level 33 or 34 before you step onto this transporter, because we've got some tough stuff coming up. Not on the next island, because we still have a little ways to go, but we're getting close. In fact, we're so close that I think it's right down there. Not quite, actually. We are very close, though. I believe this is actually the area that's the best spot in the game for grinding Affinity. I'll be right back. I'm gonna speed up this battle because it's gonna take a while and I have to fight 3 of these Crowmars. Uh-oh. Well, this is a little awkward. Go ahead and use Peerless Dunban. I shouldn't have continued this chain attack. Okay, let's purge it to make sure nobody gets killed by its spike. Why am I still continuing this? Let's heal Dunban since he's gonna have aggro, and once he dies it will probably default to Shulk. Alright. I don't know why I let that go on for 6 turns. I have to run. Oh god. Oh thank god, we barely had enough space to run from that thing. Oh my god. I don't even know how that got involved in that fight. I mean, I do, because Dunban has a bunch of auras, and those are ether arts, and I probably also used Light Heal, and also Ricky's in the party, and he's very ether-based as well. So yeah, I know how it got involved, I just wish it hadn't. Once we're down here, we have the defensive Crowmars. And these are our quote-unquote boss of the section of the chapter. These are actually a really hard fight in normal mode. However, since we're in casual, I'm actually not too worried. In normal mode, basically, the best way to go about this is having everybody topple... Well, having everybody focus one, getting one toppled, and then... Yeah. At least that's how I do it. Obviously, there is no one best way to do this fight. Unless you're a speedrunner, then I'm sure there is. But since we're in casual mode, we can just get them locked into chain attacks, and... I mean, after that, they're pretty easy. We can also fill up half the party gauge with Ricky using Happy Happy, which is ridiculous. Especially if you use it once in a chain attack and then just let him use it outside of the chain attack. Oh, it wasn't toppled anymore. Okay, I need to heal Shulk and then Shadow Eye immediately. Okay, chain attack, please. Shulk is having a rough time here. I'm gonna heal Shulk using Ricky, actually. That's better. Okay, and then I'll topple it. Why not? Alright. And then, oh my god, why are they still locked onto Shulk? Okay, well, we got another chain attack. Oh, this is funny after playing this fight, like, just a little while ago in normal mode. This is funny to watch. Why? I missed it. I missed the button prompt. But whatever. We've finally gotten rid of the one that was aggroing Shulk. And apparently that was the last one. Shell boots and Aerith gear. Pretty Crowmar crystals. Pretty Crowmar crystal and a Saint Rod. Saint Rod. Sounds like a dude. And more pretty Crowmar crystals. Thanks. I thought I was a goner there. Things could have turned out really nasty if you hadn't come. I'm off to fix the transporter now. See you around.
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The Investiture Ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
The First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
Looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired. Ricky sleeping castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
God, I love Ricky. He's so cute. If you go all the way back to that ether crystal deposit that we're already at, and I didn't realize we were still here because the camera angle didn't show the giant ether crystal deposit, you can get a bunch of electric crystals from here, and they're pretty too, apparently. I mean, that's how they're described by the game. I don't think there's anything else of interest here. Maybe over there. But, yeah, no, there isn't. So I guess I'll go back to the capital now. And we speak to this palace attendant. Actually, I'm gonna switch my party around. You don't have to do this right now, but I recommend it.
Yes?
Please accept my humble gratitude for rescuing the repair worker. You must be tired. Please feel welcome to rest. Rest?
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her.
She's a princess.
Took you long enough?
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia first consort and a Homs second consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask. Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute!
Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
This is why I said you should remove Shulk from your party. He literally cannot hurt these people. Recommend having Dunban, Ryan, and Ricky, or Charlotte. Just because the Monado can't hurt people, and High Entia count as people. Sorry, Bionite racists, but I'm just telling the truth. As long as Shulk isn't in the party, this should be relatively easy. I should help Ricky up to get affinity up, and because it's inconvenient to have him on the ground. Dive Sabat. Lowers agility after Bone Upper. Apparently he used Bone Upper, so we got to inflict agility down. I'll try to get the topple with Roly Poly. Nope, only got the whatever the other status is, Bind. It doesn't matter. We took him down the next few seconds anyway. Gale Slash, we'll break them, and then we'll do a chain attack. Topple. Topple. Roly Poly. And we only got the bind. If you use multiple arts of the same color on the palette, as you can see on the side of the screen it says chain times 3, the damage from the arts you use will go up. So it is a good idea if you are focusing on damage to use, say, red art, red art, red art, red art, red art, red art. Every time you use 6 of any in a chain, you will get a chain max, which means it is doing the maximum possible damage. I'm not going to use the Talon Art yet. I will save that for the last one. So I'll do this, this, and they toppled me. Great. I wasted my Gale Slash, basically. We're almost done here. Yeah, as you can see, we're still pretty early in the game, and Dunban is still doing really well as an evasion tank. I'm just going to finish this with choosing to fight Blossom Dance and then a chain attack. Do Worldly Slash to lower physical defense. Sneaky. And Ryan is toppled. Oh my god. They are just toppling everyone all over the place.
Lucky.
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No. There's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to go to the High Entia tomb and save Melia. See you guys then.